Ah, there we go. All right. I think we're live, actually. No, we're not. Maybe we are. Yes. Hold on. Let's move that up because that's actually live time. Okay, let's get this mouse out of the way because I don't need that. All right, I should be live, I would think. Oh, you see me. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Larissa?
I hear you because I can hear your mic.
Okay. I can hear you, and that's the most important thing. Can everybody else out in La La Land hear you?
Hi, chat. This is Misfit.
That's Misfit. And Helen, are you there? No. No, Helen had to type. Okay. Audio seems and video is fine. Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to try something new today, and this is part of the test that we're going to have as we're going to go. Basically, can everybody? Here's a question: can anybody hear Larissa? That's a good one.
Hello.
There we go. She
hey
said.
guys.
Oh,
and Helen.
And Helen's here.
I'm back.
Okay, cool. If somebody can just type in and see if they can hear both the girls, and then we'll get going here. And we'll make this pretty quick. We got a bunch of highs. Well, hello, everyone. Yes, okay, Chrissy, thank you for doing that. All right, so basically,
Thanks, Chrissy.
the most important thing here is that this is the way that we are going to also be doing our painting videos. Number one, I'm going to be concentrating on the board at hand, okay? And they are going to concentrate on the chat. So this way, I don't have to divert, and we can just concentrate and really concentrate on the game. So I should be able to see everything, and away we go. All right, so anyways, take a good look at Undertow, okay, by those fantastic, awesome human beings at Chip Theory Games. The mat does not come. Oh, this mat does. No, it does not come with the game. This mat does. On the other side, I just want to show you real quick. We'll just upheaval everything. This is the initiative water meter. Well, you know, this is where you're going to run into some creatures called the Krellin. But we're not playing that one right now. First of all, we're going to keep it really basic. All right, so everybody gets a feel for this. And then we're going to go into what is called the campaign. We'll be doing that next week, so we're expect to see more on Undertow videos. Okay. Now, if you don't know how to play Too Many Bones, stick with me. I'll do the best I can to explain it. It's been a little bit for me. I've been practicing, and like I said, I've been practicing with Undertow, and that's how I came up with the rating for this, which is just, let's face it, perfect. Because this is a great game. Okay, so anyways, here's where we're starting, okay? We are going to be facing the Colossum, and he is a big gorilla with a bad attitude, okay? Now, on this card here, we are going to have to get to him in 7 days, okay? So we have to get 5 progress points. Now, over here we have our day meter. Now, normally there is a card that you can count with the day meter, and I think I had it under here personally. Ah, here we go, and you would just put that meter, but you know, they don't do anything small. Come on. I mean, really, these guys are just rule all of Earth. And basically you would just count your days this way, but on here it just looks cooler, so we're going for cool factor right now. These are the premium chips. Of course, I had to have those. I had to have this thing pimped out to no end. We have our loot cards, our treasure cards. This is our bad guy. This is where we're going to be doing all our fighting. Today we're going to be taking Duster out. Why are we taking Duster out? Easier. Okay? A simpler figure to go with. Now, Duster has a whole bunch of different abilities, and one of the cool things that Duster has is a wolf, but the wolf only comes into battle when Duster at least has 1 wound. So here's how it is all going to go down. First of all, there are different levels that you can play this game at. We are going to play, let's take a look here. And I just want to get to the last page here. And with the campaign, we're only going to take the campaign to a certain point because there's a secret that they don't want me to, well, they just don't want you guys to know. Are you girls still there? I guess not.
Yes, we're still here.
Okay, just making sure.
We're just letting you go.
Oh, you're letting me. Yeah, see, I'm not used to this. Okay, so basically, there is an adventurers. There's adventurers, which is really easy. So you're going to add 2 to your Gearlock's hit points. So I think we're going to stick with that. Now, legendary, we would take no upgrades whatsoever. But since we're playing solo, we're going to go. Jeez, can I add one? Let's just keep it easy. If KO during your adventure, dice in your lock slot remain. Okay. All right, we could do that, I guess. All right, let's give it a whirl because we really want to kind of get through this. This is our practice game, more or less, and then we're going to go into campaign, and then I think we're going to go and try to play heroic adventurer. So what did they say? They said, well, you get one of these. Okay, you add 2 to your health. So what does that mean? We're going to add 2 chips to dust her right off the bat. Now she's got, yes, 5 health. Now we get to add a skill. Now what would we add? I think that is what's really going to be key here is since we have attack and defense here, that the one thing that we should probably add is dexterity because that gives us the freedom to roll more dice. I think that's how we would do that. Yeah, because we really don't want to get slaughtered right out of the bat. Now, over here is our encounter cover deck. I'm not showing anything, okay? So I shuffled all these up, and what you're supposed to do is 7 days. So you're going to take solo cards. 7 days, that would be 7 cards minus 2. So there would be 5 cards, and then you add in your Tyrant card, which is our little friend here. And then, of course, there are 2 special encounter cards that go on top of that. So we're trying to get 5 progress points. Once we get 5 progress points, we can just find this guy, take him on, knock him out, move on, and just have a great day. So let's see if I can not screw this up. I know the guys...
Brian and GameLine both say, get all the help you can get. Playing a playthrough when you get smoked is no fun to watch.
I don't mind getting beat. That just makes me want to play even that much more. Well, you know, that's the way I see it, at least. Okay, number 2. The guys from Chip Theory Games have been sending me videos and giving me some pointers to make sure I try to get this down. So I'm going to do the best I can. This is quite an undertaking since I just got the game a couple days ago from Origins, which they were very nice to let me walk home with this. And basically I carried it on the plane. I did not mail it home along with all the other stuff. All right, without further ado, we are going to get going here, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to pull out our card, our gear reference card. Now, of course, they give you everything that you possibly need to get going, and which is just fantastic. So, what are we going to do first? It's a new day, so we're going to start with day 1. So we're going to draw an encounter card. Why don't we do that? So I'm going to take this off here, and I'm going to read you some flavor text. The special encounter card is the first thing that comes off. Eat or retreat. Success. The escape from Ambendar was draining, but now the real struggle begins. Better judgment stands at odds with the stomach grumbling. Obviously, it was necessary to get as far away from the city walls as possible, but doing so without finding cover to rest a bit and eat may have dire consequences before long. A dissident symphony of whirling mechs overhead, shouting guards nearby, and a stomach in anguish serves as a reminder that no choice is safe. This journey is already fraught with hardship. So, on this side here, what are we going to get once we're going to pick one of these things, okay? And what are we going to get? Well, basically, we will get, yes, a progress point. We will get a skill point, and we will get a treasure, a loot, excuse me. So that is going to be something that's important. So what's the first thing that we want to do? Well, this thing means it's a non-combat choice. You'll see what happens when we do run into a combat choice. Now, over here, that means we'll get an extra loot if we decide to take this one. But let's read what the first one is. Keep moving. Each gear lock gains 1 dex stat. So increase stat die by 1. That's awful tempting. Choice number 2. Take a few minutes to get the lay of the land before proceeding. Turn over the top baddie chip in each baddie stack. Well, we would be able to get to see who we would face, but that's no fun. And here's the baddie chips, by the way. These are the 1-point ones. And by the way, I don't know if I shuffled those up, but now I did. And here are the 5-point ones. And how do we determine to get the baddies? Well, on our tyrant, there's a couple of markings here. Okay, and as you can see, there is a purple and a yellow marker. We only pick baddies from those particular things. I think we're going to go for the dexterity increase. I really think that we're going to need it overall, so I'm going to turn that to a 2. And then what's going to happen here is we are going to go 1 progress point. Hooray. But we're going to get to increase a stat. Now we can do a couple of things here. We can add anything to any of these star areas. So what does Duster's Daggers do? Well, I'm going to tell you. How's that? Now we are a melee ranged creature, and we have our innate thing is Shadow Dweller. Duster may start on any position of the battle mat. She also starts with Nightshade's initiative die, which is Nightshade, which is our will, and Chip. Okay. +1, and that's only if we can fill our backup plan with, guess what? Too many bones. Get it? There you go. Okay, so we were talking about this die, Duster's Dagger. Duster's Dagger, what does it do? What does Duster's Dagger do? Well, here it is here. And Duster's Dagger. Well, it's supposed to say what it does. Maybe I'm missing something here. I probably am. Oh, here we go. Draw blood. Deal damage to target and also place a bleed effect die on the target. So they're going to be bleeding out every turn for 1. Ooh, that's an awful nice thing to do, but you know, here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. I am actually going to try to increase my attack stat. I think that's really important right now. We need to increase the attack because the more attack that we can do, the more dice we can roll, the better off. We have 5 dexterity, which means we can roll 5 dice at any time. And oh, there we go. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. So now we get 3 attack. We get +1. All right, that turned out pretty good. And we're going to get a loot card, folks. Yes, a loot card. And what do we get? Augmented footwear. Move 1 adjacent position. Does not cost any dexter. It's single battle. Okay, so we can only use this every gear lock parent. Okay, let's see. Place this in the loot prep area as a reminder. Here's what I'm going to do, because I'm actually going to move this card over here. Okay, I'm going to move all my loot over here. It's supposed to go on this side here, but I don't think you'll be able to see it all. So, maybe you will. Who knows? We'll keep it there. How's that? Oh, I didn't realize you could see it on the camera. Look at me. You know, girls are supposed to keep me on target here. Okay, so that is our... Yeah, exactly. There we go. Okay, so there we go. So we actually went through our first day with little or no problem. Let's go here. So Now we're going to go into draw new encounter. Successful, yes. Divide spoils, apply training points, log progress. Then we're going to go up to recovery. So we could trade loot, but we have nobody to trade with. And we could do some individual options here. We can rest and recover. Search for better loot. Discard 1 loot. Roll 6 attack die for each. Should we do that? Roll 6 attack die for each bone you roll. Reveal a loot card. You may keep 1. Or we can scout the area. Now, scouting the area might help us. Roll a d6 on a 1 to 3. Reveal a 1-point baddie. 4 to 5. Reveal a 5-point baddie. And on 6, a 20-point baddie. Once revealed, you may cycle baddie to the bottom of the active stack. Or keep him there. I think we're going to scout the area. How's that? The loot card's fine enough. So we're going to roll 6 attack die. So let's do that. I'm going to take a couple more attack die out here, and we're going to roll them right in front of you guys. Let's see if we can find... Tonight's wine is... You know, Helen, you could talk.
Indeed. I was saving talking for things that are coming toward you rather than, like, you know, chatting with the crew.
I see. Okay, so we rolled... Oh, what am I doing? No, that's searching for better loot. Duh. See, I got distracted by myself. We have to roll a d6, excuse me.
Stop that. That's what we're here for.
Oh, man. 4, 4, 4, 4. That's going to... On a 1 to 3, reveal 1-point baddie, 4 to 5, 5-point baddie. Okay, let's take a look at this guy. What do we got here? Untargetable. 1 mind. Okay, let me tell you something. I just took a look at that, and I don't even know what it does. I don't care. He's gone.
Brian says attack dice is for new loot, Smiley.
For new loot?
Roll the d6 for scouting.
Yeah, I just did that. Yeah, I talked myself into the loot thing somehow, but...
All good.
All right, so there we go. So now we're going to turn our dial counter.
I'm not filtering. I'm just reading.
I know. You're doing great. All right, day 2.
Kabuki wants to know what a pimped out version of this game costs.
What does it cost? Well, let's see. I think I dropped about, well, it was $125 for the game. The mat, all the other stuff, all the other guy. I'd have to say about $250 because it cost me about $300 to pimp out Hop-O-Maka Us, or whatever the heck it is.
Hoplomakis.
That's why, you know, every time I go to say it, sorry, chat
Just
is
point
about...
at me, I'll do it.
Chat is, yeah. Chat is about 30 seconds behind the video. Oh yeah, that's just normal. That's just normal. But yeah. So it cost me $300 to pimp that one out, but I did get a whole bunch of stuff, and I did pimp that thing out. But also,
dude, that thing was awesome.
Yeah, boy, I'm going to try to play it on Sunday. There is no promise on that, but we'll see how I feel.
Brian notes that he brought everything, including the characters and expansions, was in for about $400.
Okay, so it's about $400. I have to be fair.
I think Brian, did that include the original, the base game?
Yeah, I would have to. Well, you can't get Undertow yet. I think there's 8 copies.
Yeah, but you can't on Kickstarter.
Well, yeah, but I have it.
But Kickstarter had an all-in, so I'm guessing that's what he's talking about, maybe? Yeah,
maybe so. All right, we're going to keep moving here. I don't want to slow this up. Okay. The other thing...
Rogelio, I'm sorry if I messed up your name, says the game looks deep. Would need to really be invested to play regularly with the same people.
Yeah, maybe so. But isn't any role-playing game, to be honest with you? You know, and in fairness, the guys from Chip Theory Game, I dropped some money, so they threw in some of these. They threw in some of the figures. They've always been very kind to us in many, many ways. And
Brian just clarified that the $400 was everything made for Too Many Bones, not just Undertow.
Okay, cool. All right, so we're going to move on to our next day. So we turned the day counter. It's at day 2. And pirating the pirates. The escape raft went off well enough to make, but making a raft from scratch is too... Hold on. I screwed up. I know I screwed up. Is this what? Oh, no. Okay. I fixed it. Never mind. When I was making the deck, you're supposed to grab one card from one special encounter pile and the other pile, but I did it right. Okay. Just want to make sure I don't mess it up. A scratch from scratch is too time consuming with Nobilis's mechanics immediately arrival. Fortunately, a keen Gearlock eye spots a shady group of marauders that has already done the work, known locally as the Scrap Lords, for their practice of picking clean those unfortunate city folk who venture too close to the Cyberon. This ragtag group of vagrants often patrol the banks near Obendar, looking for what its next mark. Today, we caught them napping. We can take the raft now in broad daylight, or we can wait till nightfall and escape under the cover of darkness. All right, well, now we have a little battle thing, but what the heck are we going to do? Baddie points. Well, it's day. I got one Gearlock. Okay, so we're going to fight a battle, that's for sure. So, and that's what you guys want to see anyways. But commit a brazen act of piracy in broad daylight. BQ baddie points. Gearlocks have surprise. Each Gearlock may draw a loot during their first turn. May be used or kept. Okay. Second one here, have surprise, but must start the battle on Krellin starting positions, which means we would have to flip the map over. Oh no, these are the Krellin battle positions. Okay. Jeez. I would get an extra gear point there. What should I do? I think I'm going to go with the extra draw. I'm going to draw a loot on my first turn. Alright, so we got two. We're in day 2. I have one of these, so 1 times 2 is, well, guess what? 2. So we are going to take 2 baddies. Okay? And the way this works, I'm just going to put this here, is we're going to flip over the first baddie. And it is a goblin mutant who has 4 health. And he's going to start in position 1. Now everything here is marked in position. So what we have here, he's going to start in position 1. He has 4 health, so we're going to grab him 4 health. So he's going to make my life difficult. We're going to take the 1 position. He is a melee character. Yes, he is. And he gets 1 attack die. But he has 3 for initiative, so we're going to put him on there at 3. And what's going to happen is he's going to start there, and he's going to start right in that melee position. Right there, folks. Not cool. Then our second baddie is a Signal 2. Oh, it's a Goblin Broadcaster. Awesome. He has 1...
That should be 4 somethings. Points?
1 player times 2. Day 2.
Day 2 times 2 Gearlocks is 4 points.
I got 1 Gearlock. 1 Gearlock.
Alright, game line.
Pay attention. Okay, so this is why I have you guys handling the thing, because I would drive myself nuts with all the misgivings here. Alright, so... Ooh, this guy has an initiative of 6, but he has 1 health point. So we're going to give him a health point. He is going to start in position 2, which is right here. And he is at 6, so that puts him ahead of pretty much everybody right now. He has Signal. We'll find out what Mischief and Signal 2 is. He has 1 defense die, and he has 1 attack die. He has a 6 initiative, 1 health. All right, so we're going to find out, and we're going to learn a few things here. He is a range combat guy, so we need to take this dude right out right away, and that he starts in the 2 position. All right, so let's find out what those things that he has are, so we can make signal at the start of this turn. Any single, add a single lesser baddie to the bottom of the BQ. 20 points signals a 5 point. 5 points signals a 1 point. 1 point signals a 1 point. This skill triggers X times per turn. Oh, twice per turn. Wow, we got to get rid of this guy. At the start of this unit's turn. Okay, so when he starts, he signals people. So we got to take him out, and hopefully we can get initiative higher than him, which I doubt. So this is going to get ugly real quick. Mischief. What does Mischief do? Well, remove number of dice, player's choice, from target's active slot before attacking. Removes number of dice from target's active slot before attacking. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I'll figure it out. All right, so boy, oh boy, this is not cool. All right, so we've got to take him out before he can signal, or so we're going to be in a really, really bad way, and that means he's going to pull 2 more points. Well, let's hope that we get a 6 on this roll. I can only hope. No, we got a 4. So guess what? That fool going to go first. And you know what he's going to do? He's going to signal right away. So we're going to position ourselves. We are... I don't want to put myself in the wrong position here. He would signal. He would summon 1/1.
Game line signal means 1 baddie per turn. He would summon 1/1 on turn 1 and 1 on turn. Summon 1 on turn 1 and 1 on turn 2.
But he has signal 2, doesn't he? Signal. Okay. All right, we'll do it that way. Okay, so we are melee, of course. So we've got to figure this out. Their movement is 1, I believe. Oh, this is not cool. Where do I want to start? Probably going to start right there. That's the only thing I can think of starting. That's the only place I need to start. So, how's this
Signal
going?
2 means he does it for 2 rounds.
Oh, he does it for 2 rounds? Okay. So it's his turn. He's going to signal. He's obviously not going to move. Okay. And what's going to happen is he is going to signal. So obviously he's going to signal somebody. And they will come in on the next round. He now is...
Game line just confirmed that.
Okay. Now he is going to shoot at me because he has range. He gets 1 die. This is not cool. And, oh, how about that? A miss. Take that, punk. So he misses. So that's his turn. So now, it becomes my turn. What do we want to do? We have a dexterity of 5. We would be able to go... see, I can't... I got to be next to him to attack him. So I would have to move 2 to get into this area here. So it would have to go...
Rob?
Yes?
Mischief means it will remove X dice from the active lot before he attacks.
The active lot.
It's just
Gotcha. So if I have anything ready to activate, thank you. That's what I got.
Awesome game line.
Okay, so if I move 2, that still leaves me 3 dexterity. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to go 1. First of all, that's going to be our target. 1, 2, because I want this guy out of here. Okay, so that uses 2 dexterity. It leaves me 3 dexterity. So I'm going to roll 2 attack dice, and I'm going to roll 1 defense die. It seems like my best option right here. So hopefully we can survive this.
Acting slot. Acting slot.
Yeah.
Both Game Line and Brian.
Okay, so here's what happens. Now, I get to move this here. I cannot roll any more defense die because obviously I have defense. I rolled 2 hits, so that is going to actually eliminate our friend here. We're going to get him off. Get out. And then we have a bone here, so we're going to actually put that bone there. Now, we're trying to load up bones here. They all go away at the end of this battle. But our backup plan is pack mentality. Move Duster and Nightshade to a position adjacent to each other. Duster may only switch targets now. Duster may also switch targets now. Okay. All right, so that's that. So we've done that. Now, our friend here is going to attack us because it is now his turn.
Yeah, I've got the comments so that Rob can focus.
Okay, cool. All right, so he's going to roll 1 die against me. He's obviously not going to move. He is going to attack me. He is a melee creature. He is going to roll 1 die. Let's hope he rolls a bone. Take that, punk. So, that did him no good. He failed. So we come all the way back down. We go to round 2. He's gone. And I'm up. Now because...
Y'all are mean. Come on.
What are they saying?
Ice says, just got here and I'm hearing voices. And Arjun says, can you lower the volume of the TV?
Are you, well, it can't be me, number 1, because I have my YouTube all the way off.
It ain't me. I'm silent.
Okay, are you watching, are you watching YouTube?
No. Just the comments.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching both, but my volume's off.
Yeah, you gotta go to the YouTube thing and make sure the volume's all the way.
I've got the volume. I've got the picture, but no sound.
Now I also have to put out my new baddie here. So.
Yeah, Brian, he just got it.
Are you kidding me? It's another one of these punks. So.
The one sitting on the mat from Signal.
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Before your turn.
Yeah. So he would go into slot 2, which would make sense. It's the same dumb baddie. How do I draw 2 of the same guy? Jeez, that's bad luck. All right. And there we go. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. So he actually has a 6. I think I re-roll my thing again to see if we can get in there. 3. It wouldn't matter. I'd still go ahead, which is fine.
Thanks, Tim. Appreciate the vote of confidence there. He says, I think he was thinking Helen was the TV.
All right, so there.
We are just a figment of your imagination.
All right, so we run into the same thing again. He's going to go. Dink. And the bad part about that is, well, guess what? He is going to...
1 point baddies go to the bottom of the initiative, so he goes last. Your dice stays.
Oh, really? Okay, that's right. 1 point baddies,
Thanks,
and then 20s would go front. Yeah, I should have known that. Okay. So I'm going to target him, obviously. I pretty much have no choice. We've got to get him out of here before he signals anybody. We've got full dexterity.
And just point, Gearlocks, and Tyrants come in at the top of the initiative. Just start reading the weather forecast. Oh, wait. Sorry. Tim says just start reading the weather forecast. He mentioned that he thought that the guy who said turn your TV down thought that I was the TV.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, jeez. All right, so we're going to attack. We're going to make sure that we just drill this guy. I can't roll any defense dice. I could move, but I would actually move 1, 2.
Game line clarifies 5s also go at the bottom.
5s go at the bottom? Okay. If I move away...
Thanks for your help, you guys.
Now, don't all melee move 2, I believe it is. So he would come at me no matter what. I might as well just stand there and take it like a man. Alright, so I'm going to target him. I've got to get him out of there. We don't need any more headaches. Let's get rid of him, hopefully.
Well, you get those from running into tree branches.
Well, I hit him for 5. So I think, and he has a defense die. So we're going to roll his defense die. 2. That would have took care of that, but we still kicked him in the teeth, which is fine by me. And he is finally gone. That means his die is gone. Get out. Don't ever come back.
You can. Brian says you can reroll your defense die if you want. Only helpful if you want bones or a 2 defense.
No, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm smacking people in the teeth, and that's what counts. All right, so let's put this in.
Nice wants me to read a tongue twister.
All right, so this is gone. This is gone. All right, now it is Mr. Mischief. Oh, Mischief gets rid of anything in the lock position, or was it the... Being quite ambitious. Mischief. In the active slots. So
Daddy defense only gets rolled on their turn.
Okay. So, unfortunately, baddie defense only rolls on their turn?
This means it will remove X dice from active lot before he attacks.
Yeah, so that gets removed. He's going to attack now. So I lost my defense. That's awesome. Alright, so now he's going to attack. 1 die. Oh, he does 1 damage. Alright. But, what does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. You guys aren't going to like what happens now, because now we're going to come back down, but coming right into play, and at the top is Nightshade. Nightshade comes right out, and Nightshade comes right next to me. Nightshade
Papa Bear, yes. She says, so we're practicing for future plays with Rob. It's Helen being our voice. We could all chime in what to do while Rob defends. Fill in with one of many games.
One of the things that we plan on doing is eventually having people come in to the Discord. If you're a patron, you're going to be able to host. You would have to know the game and be able to read the chat and fix anything that I screw up, which is I'm always famous for. So, let's see. We have Nightshade in there now. So, Nightshade gets to go first. And Nightshade has 2. Now, this is 2 attack dice. 2 plus times... Oh, 2 defense dice. Okay. So, I'm going to assume that we would have to use a dexterity to move Nightshade. Nightshade's ticked. Just going to use one of my dexterity. Then Nightshade's going to roll two dice.
Brian says, no clue how Nightshade works. Apparently it's from Undertow. Does it take Dex to bring out, or do you have to roll the dice when bringing out?
No. And on the first turn that he comes out, the minute that Duster is hurt, okay, if the Duster is weakened, I'll read it just to make sure that you guys understand how Nightshade works. Nightshade is able to be trained Once ferocity, which we... Oh, wait, no, sorry, that's the wrong thing here. Alpha wolf. Of course he's an alpha wolf. He's treated as an ally. Okay. As Duster's companion, Nightshade is treated as an ally. Can be targeted by baddies, but does not count as a gearlock. A melee unit. Gearlock melee starting position, which we did. Not a problem. And has its own turn. Oh, so I can start him right there. Okay. There we go. So I didn't even have to use that. At the end of any round, when Duster is less than full HP, Nightshade enters the battle mat at the top spot of the initiative meter. If Duster has less than full HP before the battle, she will deploy Nightshade during battle setup. There you go. So,
Papa Bear says yes, can't wait regarding the patron participation.
Yep, we're really going to turn things around. This is for the rest of the year. Things are going to be a lot different. Okay, so anyways, Nightshade gets to go. So we're going to attack with Nightshade. Let me just make sure that we got that right. Just a minute. Okay, we cannot heal both, and we can only heal one. And of course, here we go. Nightshade's going to start throwing a beat. Okay, sorry for the slow up, guys. Again, I'm just making sure that we get this right for you guys so you can see it. All right, so that's 2. So we're going to take 2 off this guy. So take some of that, son. Boom, boom.
Brian is clarifying the difference with the original Too Many Bones. Pets automatically had 2 movement and didn't cost your dexterity since they have their own turn, and their attack was automatic, didn't require dice roll.
Okay, so either way, it was 2. All right, so now it is our turn. We have all this dexterity. Why don't we roll?
If that's still the case, you don't need to use your dexterity and move. Should go back to 2.
Yeah, I did. I put it back to 2 because I started him in a melee position, anyways. All right, so boom.
Thanks, Brian.
So that's going to go there. Then 1, 2, 3. They have no defense. There's only 2 health. Get out of here, punk! I'm sick of these goblins. All right. That's how you do things. That's how you do things. In Too Many Bones. All right. Let's get Nightshade back to where he belongs. The battle has ended. We are victorious. I mean, did you expect anything less? So, we won. So what happens? Oh, you know what? I never drew a loot. How about that? How about that? I could use it or keep it. Loose wires. Increase your dex by 1. Place this loot in the prep area to remind you it's only for a single battle. I don't know. Our thing is so jacked up right now. We can only carry 4 loot, by the way. So we did it that way. We won. So what happens? We get a skill. So what do we want to do? Do we want to try to boost up our wolf here?
Timon notes the doggy saves Rob.
That's right. The pupper. Now, what happens is this goes away, just to let you guys know. I'm pretty sure I'm right there. So, oh, by the way, we get to slide over there, which is pretty cool. And Promise of Prey. What does Promise of Prey do? While Nightshade is on the battle mat, apply to any baddie on its turn. Nightshade may place itself adjacent to this baddie. This baddie takes ×2 damage the next time it is attacked by Nightshade. Ooh. Boy, I'm going to go with that. So we're going to increase that to there. All right, so we moved up there. We do get another trove, a power cell. Reroll any 2 dice usable in battle. It gets 2 uses. So That's a good one. So I'm going to move that up here. I'm going to move this up over here. And we're going to discard that. We did get our progress point, which we moved, which is excellent. So we finished our battle. Were we successful? Of course we were successful. Divide the spoils, apply any training, log progress. I just logged it all. Okay, I feel great. Excellent. Now, recovery. Well, we could search for better loot, which I really don't want it, but I'd rather heal the full HP. And that's what we're going to do right now. Now, you can only heal one of them, but fortunately, Nightshade did not get hurt, which is fine by me. Do I lose? No, I don't lose that. Does that stay? Or is it just... That's the thing I forget. Okay, hold on. Let me just double check something. You know, there's a lot going on here, so, you know, I know it's a pain in the neck, and I apologize. But when we do the campaign next week, you'll see it'll go a lot smoother. And I keep on thinking I get it right, and I just double check because you second guess yourself, because you're going to get blowed up if you don't get it right. But I do believe the bones go away, and that bones may use this in your backup plan, must use this in your backup plan. Yeah, because they're rolled from that, they go away at the end of a battle. So there we go. We're going to turn that back to 1. And we are going to keep on going. We only need to get 3 more spots before we fight that big hairy gorilla. What do you think of that? I'm pretty excited about it. So why don't we just keep on going here? What do you say? I think we should keep on going. All right. So.
And Brian agrees you lose the bones after the battle.
See, I've been studying. I've been trying to do this right. I don't want to mess up. I really don't. Deep down in my heart, I don't want to mess up.
Well, that's true.
That's what I thought.
Gameline reminds us that only the locked slots stay between encounters. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And we ain't locking nothing. All right. Mech ado about hunting.
That's okay, Brian.
Let's keep reading here. It's all tasty, so gamey. The jungle teems with life, but none of it is all that appetizing after roasting on a spit. Aiming carefully with my bow, I hope that perhaps this little beastie tastes half as good as some of the gobby jerky. But my arrow bounces off of it with a loud metallic clank that not only alerts the mech I've attempted to feast upon, but also activates an entire security system embedded in the foliage. Turrets, microshields, EMPs, grenades pop up from the ground. There are no allies to be found, and this security checkpoint looks to have been abandoned for a while. But thankfully, I can make use of these armaments. Well. Oh, let's see. Well, we're going to be fighting. Oh, go ahead. Oh, we forgot to turn our dial here, first of all. So we're at 3. Go ahead.
Rob,
yes.
Papa Bear wants to know what oh, I can't even talk. Part of the game do you love the most?
My favorite part of the game is all of it. There isn't a part that I don't love about this game. All right. First of all, I have to figure out what this is because I've never seen this before. So this is something totally new to me. And I just want to make sure that we get it right because after all, we are playing for the first time. What's up, kid? Where you go? To the gym? Okay. Just to let you guys know that the dogs are probably... Hey, Jess, can you just take them out first? No, of course not. They're probably going to be barking because Mama's going to be home soon. Baddies. What? Baddie points add 1, 2, 3, 4. Of what? Gear lock? Huh? Alright, hold on. I just got to look up what this symbol is. Because I have not seen this symbol before. And that is not a symbol. That is not a symbol. They have a real new symbol here, and it's a little confusing. So it says here, battle queue, add, I think that means 4 points, maybe? Gearlock has surprise. During your turn, skill dice can be used normally, or they can be thrown, exhausted without applying, at any... Oh, that must be these on the battle mat for 1 dexterity. Thrown skill instantly defeats a thing and deals 2 damage to units adjacent to it. Can only throw skill that are rollable. Exhaust skill after use. Comedy of barriers. Okay, these are barriers. Gearlock has a barrier that absorbs the first damage dealt by all baddies. Before removing defense dice or buff for the entire battle. Both choices, if successful, you find special encounter, council labs, research development in place. Oh, no, I can't use this card because it's going to give something away. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So we're just gonna pick another card, and there's a reason for that, and I promised those guys I would not do it. So we're gonna reread this, and I'm gonna put this one aside. I'm gonna pull another one out of the solo box. Okay, the dart of something beautiful. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Limbs blast off, spinning gyroscopes exposed, and narrow wiring a smoking mess. But the darter mech is now mine. It touches and goes with a limit tech knowledge. But this nasty-looking Frank darter is beginning to spark and belch to life. It's alive. So many options. I could program it and mow my opponents down to size. Or I could load it with explosives and blow the next camp to pieces. Maybe I could even ride it for some extra mobility. And possibilities are endless. So we're going to put this under here, and then I have to remember the next encounter I have to pull from the box. Solo encounter. Okay. That mech is mine. Oh boy, there's not much choice. Baddie points, add 5 points. Well, okay, things have really gotten bad. Gearlock has surprise. Place mech darter 3 points on battle deck. Okay. Mech darter 3 points. Hold on. Baddie points, baddie points. I just have to find what I'm looking for. And I know it's in here. Of course. Submerge. Oops. I gotta read the bottom of these dumb things. Journey. I'll find it, I tell you. Mech Swarm, Mech Hound, Mech Darter. There we go. Alright. Sorry, guys. Had to pull that guy out. And there's all kinds of really cool things that you guys have yet to see in this bad boy. Alright, back to the card. Of course, I've got to get the most difficult cards on the planet. Alright, so place Mech Darter 3 points on battle mat. Okay, we're going to put him on the battle mat. Gearlock's start position on battle mat. Gearlock's starting position, and use it as an ally for this battle. Use a D6 for Darter's initiative. Okay, so he's actually going to go since he's melee, and he's on our side. So we are going to give him 2 health. He is an ally of ours. I want to welcome him to the team. We're going to put him over there. For this battle, use the D6 for his initiative. His initiative is 3, so we're going to put that there. Perfect. Choose 1 extra skill for this darter before battle. Wow. So he has self-repair, 1, which is cool. But we can choose an extra skill for him, huh? That is equal to his... I think we're going to give him assault. This unit's attack stat is equal to its current HP, which is 2. So instead of 1, we're gonna use him that way. So we've got to pick 3 baddies. So there's 3 points. 1, 2, 3, and a 5er. That's awesome. So we're going to put that there. And in lane 1, our 5 goes. So we are going to put him here. Let's find out who we got. Whoops, whoops, whoops. That was a 3. This is not going to be as easy as we hoped it would be. All right. Dodge and 1 mine. He has 4 health. He's a chimp sentinel. He rolls with 2 attack dice. He has 6 initiative. Well, that's just awesome. So he has a 6 initiative, so we're going to put him there. He is here, and he has 4 health, so let's get some health for him. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, and he is a melee creature. Of course, we've already established that. Oh, boy. Darter has +1
Rob,
attack.
Is there anything that stands out in this game as different or unique or something that really...
The Krellin, the baddies. There's an octopus where you're going to fight all the different arms. There's a surprise in it, which I'm trying to prevent from you guys finding out about. On its turn, Darter may self-destruct, dealing 3 true damage to all adjacent units. Bolster
Brian chimes in. The game takes a few playthroughs to learn. Best part is learning how each character plays. They're all completely different.
Yeah.
And getting to know their unique skill is huge.
You betcha. Bolster. During any Gearlock's move phase, it may board. Does not cost dexterity. Darter, if adjacent to it, place the Gearlock on top. While here, movement does not cost dexterity. At the end of each move phase, Gearlock must disembark adjacent to it. Oh, I can ride the dude. How cool is that? Okay, let's get back to getting these guys ready now. Oh, he has mischief. Well, I don't like him. He also is melee. He has 3 health. He's going into the 2 position. He has 2 initiative. Alright, so we'll be able to punch him in the face a little bit. And we're going to put 3 here. Doosh. And he has melee. And he has 1 attack die. And he means business. Our next baddie. Blind Strike 1. Chimp Acrobat. He has... oh, that's pretty funny. He is 4 on the dexterity chart.
Thank you, Dennis. He just donated $10.
Dennis, thank you, my brother. Look at you, you superstar, you. I want to thank him for being so kind to our channel. All right, there we go. And I'm just building this up. So just bear with me, folks, as I'm making sure I do it right. And that's in the 3 position. And he is also a melee. It's just like Melee City here. And then finally, oh, it's another one. Another acrobatic chimp. Boy, they're just coming out of the woodwork here. So we're going to put that there. Bink. And then this is going to be 4. And we're going to add 2 there. We're going to have to lay the smack down upon these guys.
Sorry.
That's okay. You can laugh at me all you want.
I suggested that I should read a tongue twister, and I was giving him what for because he wasn't campaigning for it.
I see. All right, this is going to be a tough battle, so we're going to have to... Where are we going?
Maybe at the end of the stream.
Who do I... Blind Strike 1. Okay, Blind Strike. Before moving, this unit deals 1 damage to the strongest adjacent unit. Yeah, that's going to be me. Oh, adjacent. 1 mine. What's 1 mine? On this unit's turn, all our beast-type baddies roll 1 attack die against their targets. Oh. Okay, so what you're telling me is we've got to take anybody with 1 mine out. Dodge. What does dodge do? Dodge. This unit cannot be reduced with attack dice. This unit's HP cannot be reduced with attack dice. So how do you get rid of it? Ugh. That doesn't make sense.
Right, Chrissy. Chrissy's off work, headed home.
Oh, we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. This unit cannot be reduced with attack dice. So how the heck am I supposed to hurt it? I forgot how dodge works. This unit cannot be reduced with attack dice. Huh. So what am I supposed to do? Alright, maybe I can go over there and just blow up. Alright, that's not going to mean anything. Huh. Boy, we're in a bad way here. Enough, Bella. I know, I'm trying to figure it out. Let's see. I think the best thing is... But he can dodge everything? And he can't be hit with attack dice? You would
Brian
have...
says Nightshade doesn't roll attack dice, so those attacks count. Poison, bleed, etc. Same line. You would have to use poison or another skill dice that does damage.
Yeah, and I don't have another skill dice that does damage. So we're in a world of hurt here. So I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to do this. And then I know exactly what I'm going to do with him. Darter has extra skill. Oh, well, maybe we would change the skill then. We can give him whatever skill we want. No. Detonate. It will defeat itself and deal 2 damage. No, can't do that. Well, we're going to give him poison then.
Welcome, Euripides Ghost.
Set or reset poison effect. Well, maybe we can do poison. Why not? Why don't we give him poison? That's not a bad idea. You can just poison everybody. He can self-repair 1. At the start of this unit's turn, place defense dice total number on it up to... Huh. Swap. At the end of this unit's turn, it switches position with the closest, strongest opposing unit. He has dodge too. Okay. So it says we can give him an ability, so we would have to give him poison.
Brian says whatever skill he read out that said it would do 1 damage to strongest adjacent unit, it didn't say gear lock, so it would damage whatever was strongest next to it, even if it was an enemy.
Say that again? I'm sorry.
Whatever skill he read out that said it would do 1 damage to strongest adjacent unit,
Okay.
it didn't say gear lock, so it would damage whatever was strongest next to it, even if it was an enemy.
Oh, okay.
You can also use Nightshade's 2 damage to hurt it, since those attacks don't use dice.
Yeah, he would have to get hurt first before he can even come onto the thing. Alright, so I think that's the way we're going to have to go. Man, this is not going to be... This is going to be tight. Alright, 5. So, we're right there. Whoop. So, our friend here is going to go first. He is going to... Okay, he rolls his defense dice and 2 attack dice. So... And he is going to obviously target whoever's in front of him, of course. And he's going to do 2. He gets nothing there. He's going to do 2 to our friend here. But he has self-repair. And self-repair, oh, he has 3 defense. So he rolls... At the start of this unit's turn, place the defense dice totaling... No, his stat. So he has 3 defense. So he would absorb 2 of those. Oh, wow, he's pretty tough. So that is his turn. Okay. Now is our gear lock. Our gear lock is going to attack the Goblin Dabbler. has no defense. We're going to roll all 3 of our attack dice, and we're going to roll a defense die because we really don't want to get thrashed. We're going to do 4 damage, and, well, we got a bone, so that's all right. And we're going to use that ability, I think, to be honest with you. All right, so we did 2, 3, 4. He has 3. He is out, which is good for us. And that's number 2. And number 2 is, oh, of course, he has the lowest initiative. Awesome. Let's clear that out. Put the 2 there, put that there. Get out of here. Next is going to be our friend here. Go ahead, say it. He's going to move up. He's going to roll 1 die. Let's get that out of here. Against the defense. Does 1, but it gets absorbed. And that's that. 4. This is where this is going to kind of count here. He's going to move there. He's going to attack, obviously, the nearest target. He's going to roll the 1 die. He misses. Dang! All right. So then our friend here is going to go dodge and dodge. But we gave him poison. Poison effect die on target to number. Target takes true damage equal to the effect of the die. At the start of each turn. Okay. So we're going to... No, let's go here. We're going to attack here, Mr. One Mine. Oh, they were supposed to get an attack die each. That's fair. Let's be fair. Alright, so that guy there is going to do 2. It still would absorb at the beginning of his turn. And he would do 1 there, so that would cost 1 right there. Which means that Nightshade comes out the next turn. I think I got this right now. I'm just making sure that's right. Now, I don't have to worry about using that. Well, I'm going to have to think this one out. Okay. So we're going to roll poison on him. And stars. What does that mean? Great. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think nothing happened. Our poison die. I've got to take a look at that poison die. Bear with me, folks. I think that means nothing.
Euripides Ghost says, I would be tempted to recruit some gladiators from Hoplomachus to help out if I got in a jam.
I'm just about ready to do that at this point. I poisoned. I think that's a miss. I'm pretty sure that's a miss. I'm sure somebody will tell me, but as far as I'm concerned, I would say that is a miss. That's a backhand.
Dang it.
Alright, that's okay. Because that takes care of that. So these all slide down.
Neutral's little troll has been sick most of the week, but he's getting better.
Oh, we're sorry to hear that. So our wolf actually comes out. It comes out adjacent to our wolf. And he gets the...
Euripides suggests you call in a Titan.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I'm really trying to figure this out big time here. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Nightshade is going to move 1. and it's going to target this guy right here. He's going to do 2 damage to our friend here. Our friend cannot defend it. He only has 2 damage, and he is deed. So get off. Don't come back. We're going to pull that out.
No. Neutral is clarifying. He was sick. The little was fine.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Well, in that case.
We're not worried. This is round 2. Up there. All right, 1 mine now. This is pretty serious because he is going to roll 2 dice into the nearest target, which obviously is going to be here. He is going to get 1 die as well. He has 3 defense. A miss and 2. They both get absorbed. So we'll say he missed. He hit for 2, but it was absorbed by the defense shields. And our self-repairing, I hope I never have to fight that thing, is fine. Especially with the 1 mind. Okay, let's roll a defense dice for him too. I forgot to roll that. That is a miss, which makes me very happy. All right, cool. That takes care of that, so he moves up. Now is us. What are we going to do? What can we do? There's not much we can do because everybody has dodge, so we're completely useless here, which is awesome. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move. I'm going to take 2 dexterity and move. 1. No, I'm just going to move 1. That's all I have to do. Our friend here is going to go. He is going to, of course, attack. There we go. Watch how I get out of this. Oh, he misses. Too bad for you. Now, we have an ability here which says, on its turn, Darter may self-destruct, dealing 3 true damage to all adjacent units. Okay, he's going to self-destruct. See you later, buddy. Thanks for all your help. So that's 3 damage to you. Guess what? Get off my board. This is starting to get personal now. And so all these things are just coming out of the woodwork. 3 damage to you. That means you're off the board. So that takes care of that. That one's gone. And we come back down. I believe we re-roll Nightshade. Let me make sure. During the battle mat. Recover. No, it says nothing about that. So I believe Nightshade would go.
Euripides Ghost says, suicide bombers are in Undertow? Cool.
Yes. So we're going to move up 1, because this is round 3. Nightshade's going to go. Nightshade's going to hit it for 2. It has a defense dice of 1, but we already rolled its defense, which was a miss, so that doesn't help it. And obviously our friend is dead, and we have beaten this challenge somehow. Whew, that was a little nerve-wracking there, I have to admit. I may have done it wrong, but I'm sure people will correct it. But I think I did that right. So what happens? Duster comes back here. Nightshade's unharmed. And now we get the things that we want to get here. Our buddy goes here. That goes here. All right, so we're going to get 2 skill points. So what we're going to do is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take 1 skill point and put it there. So that's 1. The second skill point What does ferocity do? Well, let's find out about Nightshade and some of the cool things that ferocity can do for our friend. Also, this goes away because we are out of battle. So ferocity. Use only while Nightshade is on the battle mat. On either Duster or Nightshade's turn, Nightshade gains 1 training point to be used immediately, which would give us Killer Instinct. And Killer Instinct? Killer. K. Killer Instinct. Ooh. Well now. That's not nice. Killer Instinct. Listen to this. This sounds nasty. Okay. Nightshade has 2 skill dice of its own. Killer Instinct and Alpha Wolf. The first time Nightshade trains either, gain that die and place it on the skill mat. 1 die has 2 offensive skill paths. Timberwolf. Okay. Timberwolf. 1. Or Direwolf. And 1 die has a defensive skill path. No, we don't want it. Alpha Wolf increases the die by 1. I'm not going to worry about that. We used 1. Let's just leave him where he is. I think he's enough to do what we need him to do. The next skill point I think I want is I want to try to increase my defense. I have 5, so that's 3 attack and 2 defense. Might help us as we're getting a little farther here. So we're going to roll 1. As long as we don't roll bone, we can up that. Perfect. So now we can take that last defense die, and there we go. We're in there. So now we have 2 defense, 3 attack. All right. So we survived that, and now we get to move 1 more point. We're only two areas away. Now I do have to grab this box over here, and like I said, we had to pull out some of the stuff. We had to pull out 1 extra thing here because I did mess up. And let's see if I have the solo things over here, because I can randomly... No, I have... Of course, I grabbed the box with all the Tyrant stuff. And how long have we been on? Not too bad. Hour and 18 minutes. Can you imagine if I had to answer the chat? We probably wouldn't even be done with the first part. Alright, so... Let's just grab a solo, and we will be fine. Alright, solo... Alright, we'll just close our eyes, think. Alright, perfect. I'll pull that one out. Close that in.
Okay, Brian says, on defense training, you roll defense dice instead of attack, but if it rolls a bone, you can re-roll it 1 time. Same odds, so it doesn't change anything in this case, but just for the future.
Cool, thanks. I rolled it anyways just to be sure, and we're good. Okay, so.
Brian, you are great.
Yes, you are. Today. All right, so that takes care of that.
We love having backups.
Yes, we do. All right, so in a nutshell, one thing I couldn't understand, and maybe Brian, you can answer this, is once I roll this, is this gone forever and I have to get it on another skill? Because it goes exhausted. Do I wait till the end of battle and then it can go back in place? Or is it gone for good? That's the thing that I always get confused with and I forget. So if he can just clarify that, I would. Okay, let's keep moving here. All right, so we've defeated that. We put that card over there. So what? We're just moving on to the next thing. Chill out. These dogs get so excited when we start to get towards the end of the game. New encounter. Draw. No. Resolve. Peaceful. Yes, we did it. We divided the spoils. We applied training points. We logged progress. And now we're going to recovery.
Brian says, no, you get it back at the end of the battle.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. Individual
Thanks,
options.
Brian.
Thank you, Brian. So, now, I don't think I'm going to scout ahead. What I'm going to do is I am going to, let's rest and recover because I got a feeling bad things are just on our way. We got hit for 1, and we want to make sure that we're at full health, which is 5.
Rob.
Yes?
Once the scenario is done, you get all of those back unless they say consumable, usually the yellow dice on the right of the skill mat. From Brian.
Gotcha. Thank you. Like I said, next time we're gonna bring out Stanza, which is another character that you can actually see at Chip Theory Games. I'll show you the mat at the end of this, and we're gonna take both of them out, and we're actually gonna try to do the campaign. We're gonna do as much as we can of the campaign before a certain event happens that they want to keep secret, and I just want to make sure that I protect their integrity like they asked me to, because they are wonderful people. Okay, so let's continue on. So I took that. So now we turned the dial. We are on day 4. Okay, things are getting a little hairy because we got to get moving, because day 7 is when we've got to get things done, and we've already gone through 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure. Oh, no, we did go through 3 points. Remember, I said that we had to get rid of one. So 1, 2, 3, and now we're on our 4th point. We're on day 4. We're going to pull our 4th card, so hopefully this will give us something here. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. So what do we got here? Draw a loot, Gerlach draws 1 loot. Okay. All right, so let's read what happens. Dancing is like no one is paddling. Paddle is one was lost this morning. Paddle 1 was lost this morning. I smashed a Krellin right in the face. That's one of the things that you'll see in the campaign, so we'll get to do more of this. Launching one of its bulging eyeballs onto the nearby shore. Before it could grow its eye back, it snapped my paddle in half with only its teeth and disappeared back underwater. Paddle 2 was lost. A bit less heroic, while my theater trope may be impressed upon my return to Abendar. The Pyric spins, tosses, and paddle jabs I was practicing won't impress Nobilis or any other tyrant. Now I'm drifting with whirlpools rapidly and rocks up ahead. I need to find a paddle-worthy replacement, and fast. So what do we do? Okay, we can go into a battle, which I just... No. We need to get moving here. Dismantle a portion of the raft to use as a paddle. Persistent. Add 2 wreckage chips to your raft at the beginning of your next battle. Okay, well, we could flip that over. How's that? Just so you can see that. Oh, look at that raft. So we'll actually fight there. How's that? Because we're on a raft. We're on a boat. Oh, cool. This is actually kind of good. Add 2 wreckage chips to your raft at the beginning of your next battle with Krellin in the BQ. Player may choose where to place wreckage. Remove this effect once chips are placed. So we're going to have at least 1 Krellin creature. Okay, let me just grab... Okay, well, I'll mix it up here. Okay, at least 1 Krellin, so I'm going to put that there. And in our next battle, we're going to have 1 Krellin at least there. There we go. Okay, so there's no fighting here, but we do get 2 skill points. So let's add another health. I think that's going to help us. Yep, I'm going to go with that, because we really got to get going here. We're going to add 1 health, and then we're going to add throwing knives, which is going to be number 6. Throwing knives can help us out, so we're going to plug that in. Then what we're going to do, that takes care of those 2, and we get to pull a treasure, a trove. And we get to advance up 1. So we're going to move here. So our next thing, we're going to be able to fight our bad boy. But unfortunately, there's going to be some Krellin in there. And we're going to have some problems here, that's for sure. Choose a non-tyrant baddie on the battle mat and place it in position adjacent to you. If this baddie is a Krillin, it is instantly defeated. Yeah, thank you. That is our fourth thing. That kind of showed up right when we needed it, huh?
Killer Rabbit just donated for us and says, "Hey Rob, I hear the dogs are barking. Do they keep mistaking the Jarl for a homeless hobo?"
Yeah, pretty much, and they want to tear them apart. And Killer Rabbit, thank you so much for donating some money. I really appreciate it, my brother. All right, so that takes care of that. So we were able to draw the loot. We ended up finishing it. Here's where we can do some things here, because we just did our encounter. It was success. We moved up. Perfect. We're in day 4. We're going to be moving to day 5. We did our training points. We got our loot. We moved that up. Perfect. There was no battles, which was even better. And now we're in recovery. We're fine. We're at full health. But we can scout ahead. Let's scout ahead and see what's going on out there in the world. So we're going to scout ahead. 1, perfect. We're going to take a look at a 1-point baddie and see if this is somebody that we're going to want to fight. He has blind strike and 1 mind. Let's get rid of this guy. I really don't want to see him. By the way, let's mix all these guys up. These expensive chips sound good, though. All right, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. There. Boy, we're getting to the cataclysm of this whole thing. So how's this all going to end? I wonder. Boy. So we're going to be at day...
Papa Bear is off to work.
Papa Bear, have a nice day. All right, so there we go. So now we're going to go back to our next card, and let's see if we can negotiate it and move on and then face our baddie. So let's see what happens here. Hopefully we can get through this. Let's see here. And not starting on the battle. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure I got what I need here. Perfect. There's that. There's that. There are all those. I want to make sure that those are right. Perfect. That. And we got all that. Okay, perfect.
He says he has a feeling he'll be selling more rosé than usual tonight, to pair with his swordfish and prawn special.
Nice. Long may you slumber. When you travel the reaches of the southern Delore, between the hidden volcanoes, poison insects, and vicious poachers' traps, it's easy to feel as if nature is hitting you with sucker punches after sucker punch. When a chance comes to score a cheap shot in return, you take it. When I was younger, I would have blanched at the thought of killing an enemy as it slept. But I know those dozing marauders would do the same with me. With a smile on their faces, I'm quick and quiet, and I can dispatch them and be on my way with their loot, minus the smile, of course. Well, this is not going to be cool. So it's going to be... Oh, by the way, we're at the next day. I forgot to turn that. So we're at 5 days. Oh, no. We only have 2 days to deal with this creep. All right. Give him a fighting chance. Okay. Baddie. Add 3 points. Add 1 thing. Starting on the battle mat are sleeping. Damage dealt from attack dice to sleeping baddie is doubled. Sleeping baddie will wake. Remove stun effect. Maybe I should just go. Gearlock has surprise, which means that we would have the initiative. Give him a fighting chance. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so it's 1 times 5. So we are going to pick this guy. The Krellin is going to start here. Okay, so we're going to flip him over. And yes, he is... Oh, he's a fish. And he is going to come on through here. So he's going to have 3 health. So we're going to put him in the 1 position. And he's going to have 3 health. And Krellin are new to the game. They are kind of like... Oh, no, this is a Cobalt Collector. I'm sorry. And I actually grabbed the wrong thing. Oh, I'm awesome. You know, I have glasses on. You think I'd be able to see what a Krellin is? Hold on. We've got to get a Krellin out here. First one I run into. Ah, here we go. And that's the first one that we bring out. Because it's the first one I saw. And did he have to be at 1 point? I think he had to be at 1 point. Well, let me just check that thing real here. Oh no, it didn't matter as long as it's well, I think it does matter. You know, there's something wrong with my dog. No. They just cracked me up. They will bark at themselves if they could. Alright, well, that's the way we gotta go. It's definitely a 3-point Krellin. And he has 4 health, so we're going to use that. And Krellin are new. Krellin Water Wrath. He is... Oh, he has poison. Dang. And he is a melee. So he's going to want to come on and do that whole melee thing. So we're going to do that. He's got 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And we do want to make sure that we get rid of that. He's in the
Welcome, Joe Robert.
position.
Great to have you.
And then we have, oh my, this is a Primate Trapsmith. And he is another guy that's just not happy here. But he is going to go into this slot here. And he is 2. So we're going to bring him. He has initiative 3. Let's put that down. He has 3. He has initiative of 4. So we do have a chance here to get to strike first. Probably would want to take out our friend here as quickly as we possibly could with that 4 strength, especially since he's going to try to whack me. He has trap, and let's see, 1. He has a health of 6. All right, so he's bringing the heat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unbelievable. And we're going to put that there, and he's going to go right there. So where are we going to start? Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not going to be pretty where we decide to start. My thought is I'm going to start right here, and for that I'm going to go right after that poison guy and try to get him right out, and then try to, well, deal with the trap and the blind strike, because that is pretty nasty. So blind strike, what does blind strike do? Before move, this unit deals damage, a number of damage to the strongest adjacent unit before moving. Okay, so that's not going to affect me that turn, so that's cool. He gets 3 dice. Ouch. Whew. Boy, I'm going to have to withstand some things there, boy. Alright, and trap. Land encounters only. Nope. Okay, so we're not on land. So that's not going to mess with us. Perfect. Alright. We've got it down. Let's go, huh? Alright, so let's roll this. Hopefully we can get a decent initiative. We do. We get 5, so that means we're going to get to go first. So that's kind of good for us. So let's get this guy out of here. So I can do a couple of things here. Jeez, those throwing knives. I can do those from... Now I'm targeting this guy. I have to target him. I have to. I have to get that poison out.
MGK asks if the poker chips are like those in Splendor.
I don't know. I never played Splendor.
I heard they were like real Vegas chips.
Yeah, they are. They're more like Vegas chips than anything else. Let's get that out of the way. We are going to roll. Oh no, I can't roll a 5. I can roll though 3. I'm going to move 1, so I'm going to move adjacent to him because I have to do this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll my 3 attack dice and 1 defense die. Let's get this out of the way. Hopefully, this can lead to something good. And it does. Because he doesn't have any defense, okay? Defense die did nothing, but it does bring in the pack mentality. I did 4 damage. He has 4 health, which is... I just barely got him. Get out of here, you punk. And he has been dismissed, as he should be. Get out. Leave me alone. Which also means that he is... Okay, that's 2. 1 is gone, so that's good. So that means our friend here goes. Now, I think he has a movement of... Oh, God, what... Baddies have a movement of 2, I believe. Let's just make sure. Baddie.
Euripides goes to nice roll.
Hey, that's what I do. Baddies may move diagonally. That's nice to know. Alright, place 2. Baddie chips icons.
Brian confirms they are 11.5 gram poker chips, but the Splendor ones have stickers on them, while these are foil with plastic. So theoretically, they're nicer than Splendor.
Well, there you go. Look at this, all taken care of. I believe Baddies move 2. I'm almost 100%. Oh, I have Shadow Dweller. Duster may start... No, because I already fought. Start any position on the battle map. She may start... Okay, no, I have that. Okay, that's fine. All right, I believe it moves 2. 1, 2. And I'm going to have to take 3 die worth of damage. Ouch. And they get to roll 1 defense die on top of it. This is going to hurt. Let's hope it doesn't take us out. Alright. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That goes there. That's a miss. And we take 2 damage. Dink, dink. But now we're mad. Because you know why? Guess who comes into the fray? These come down. That goes to round 2. Nightshade comes out.
Rob is correct. They move 2 from Brian.
Thank you. See, I sound like I know what I'm talking about, almost. All right, so...
MGK notes that he remembers the hype Splendor got over the chips. This game has chips, custom dice, game mats. No wonder I've heard so much about it.
Mm-hmm. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to move here. And then we're going to use our Promise of Prey. Now we roll this and it does double the damage if we can get what we need here. So let's just make sure that we're doing the right thing. Promise of Prey, Promise of Prey. I promise to pray.
Thank you, Brian. Brian says that you are correct. They moved 2.
Cool. Promise of Prey. While Nightshade is on the battle mat, apply to any baddie on its turn. Nightshade may place itself adjacent to this baddie. This baddie takes 2 damage the next time it is attacked by... Oh, place it... Oh. Well, I'm already on the battlefield. Okay, so we're going to do 2. It's going to absorb 1, so it's going to take 1 hit. So there we go. I think that shield actually stays on there. No, it goes. It gets... Its defense die is gone. Okay. So now that he has gone, I go. I got to make this one count. This is 5 here. Can I hit him for 5? Well, I'm going to roll 3 since I'm adjacent. I'm going to roll 2. No, my defense die is there. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Hold on. Increase your dexterity by 1. No, it's not going to help me. Reroll any dice. Choose any non-tyrant baddie on the battle mat and place it in a position adjacent to you. If this baddie... No, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. Well, all these cool things... Well, I can re-roll any 2 dice. This might help. Alright, so we're going to go 3 and 1. And let's see what this does. So we're going to roll 4 dice. Come on. That is going to go there. What does backstab do? Before moving, this unit deals damage to the strongest number of damage. What number, though? To the strongest adjacent unit. Oh, does backstab that adjacent both does for 2 damage. This is going to be tough. So what I'm going to do... Should I re-roll it? Or should I just do the 3? Let's just do the 3. Yeah, we're going to do 3. We're going to do the 3 and hope that we can survive this, because that's what it's all about. So now he's going to get 1 defense die, and it's his turn, so he's going to get 1 defense die and 3 dice. So hopefully we can survive this. Oh, he gets no defense, but he does 3 damage to me. Ouch, I got 1 health left. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, really? Now, he attacks the strongest guy. He didn't attack the wolf, so that's good for us. So that's gonna come down. We're gonna go to round 3. All right, I got to take him out this turn. He has no shield, so that's not gonna help him any. And the wolf is going to attack, which is fine. So he's going to do 2 damage to him, which is more than enough. And that's the end of that. Holy cow, you're dead. Get out. Get out. Get out. And we go back to the table here. So what do we get for all this problem and headache and heartache? I hope it's something good. I really do. We're going to put you back in there. We're going to put that there. And let's just make sure that we have our dice where they need to be, just so there's no confusion. That's 2, that's 3, 4, perfect. Okay.
Helen, thank you for that. Helen just donated $5.
Helen, thank you. Jeez, look at you.
Now you get to read it yourself.
Right. All right, so let's find out what we get here. Goodbye, Mimi. Mwah. Say goodbye to everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. So we're going to get 2 skill points. Well, I'm going to take a shot here because I'm really, I'm going to roll 3 dice here. And I can use this power shell to re-roll any dice only usable in battle. No, that's not going to help me. Okay, so I'm going to try to up my attack value. So I have to roll 3 dice for my first skill. That failed. Well, that does mean, though, that I can apply it to anywhere else. So let's move it up to here so we can have that much health. Then I wonder if I can do it again. Can I roll it again? Since I get 2 skills, we'll try it again. And that one we succeed, so that means we get 4 attack dice. Because we're going to need it, because guess where we're going? We're going to go face this bad guy. All right, and we get a loot, but we can't keep it. Spider Silk Salve. Place 1 health chip on this card. During recovery phase, each day, this HP may be used to heal yourself. Discard when used. I'm just going to discard it. I don't need it. Well, we'll just put that here. That's our discard. Okay, so that ends that. That means that we are moving right here, which means we go fight the baddie next. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. So, automatically we can face this guy, and this is what's going to happen because we are at there. But we're going to worry about that afterwards. But first, we have to go through the whole adventure route. We did the counter. We divvied up the spoils and applied the training points and logged everything. Great. Feel great. Feel great. Recover. And rest and recover. You know I'm rest and recover because we have to heal up. And we're going to heal up to 7 points. So we have 1 there. And that's 5. That's 6. And 1 more is 7. Here, I'll make the noise. See, those are real poker chips, folks. And they sound great and they feel great. All right. Well, oh, these go away, unfortunately. We didn't even get a chance to use them. We could have used them, but it wasn't going to do us any good. I'll tell you what, now that we have 5, it just might pay off. Let's see what we can do here. All right.
Brian says, don't forget to take your extra health chip after you upped health. Oh, he's got it now.
Oh. Okay. All right, so this is day 6. We only have till the next day to defeat this guy. So it's baddie points. Party of 1 ignores this. Okay, we ignore this. Add 1 point baddies equal to party size. Oh, no, we ignore that. Place column on top of the BQ. Well, let's go back to the ground here, personally. There we go. See, I like how this, and this does come with the game, by the way. Place Colossum on top of the thing. So it would be 6 points. So it would be 1 and 1. There we go. And he would go on top.
Rob?
Yes?
Do you prefer always playing something new, or would you rather get to play old favorites more often from MGK?
Old favorites more often. Unless it's... Well, this is an old favorite. I mean, I love... You know... well, this is new. I like playing old favorites, but when it's something like this from the guys at Chip Theory Games, see, I'm giving them plugs all day. I'll play this all day long. I'll play this 100 more times. Okay. Gearlocks may choose when to enter the battle mat during the battle setup phase, end of the round. At least 1 Gearlock must be on the mat at the start of each round. During the battle, Gearlocks enter at the top of the initial meter. The initiative meter. When placing units on the battle mat, first place Gearlocks, then baddies. Do not place more baddies from BQ if non-tyrant baddies on the mat are equal or exceed the number of Gearlocks on the map. Do not place any more baddies from the BQ if non-tyrant baddies on the mat are equal or exceed. Oh, so you can't. So, baddie points. Party of 1 ignores this. Add 1 point advantage equal to the party size. So I ignore that whole thing. So it's just me versus this dude. Okay, so we're going to flip him over. Tyrant skills. Jungle King. Colossum can only be targeted while no other baddies are on the mat, which there isn't. Recover 1. This unit heals 1 HP at the start of its turn. Blind Strike. Before moving, this unit deals 3 damage to its strongest adjacent unit. Wow. Tyrant die. He does have a Tyrant die somewhere. Okay, here it is. Wow. So if we get that, add 1 point to the BQ until 3 units are... Oh, God. Move the weakest Gearlock adjacent closest fellow if possible, then attack it, rolling the attack die. Ouch. So, wow. Add 1 point to the BQ until 3 units are in Ignore if BQ already has 3 baddies. Okay, so he is range. Let's find out what those feet mean. Baddie may move diagonally. Okay. And he'll move 2. He is a melee, so he's going to come in at 1. He has 8 health, which is just awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 is 8. He has Blind Strike, Jungle King, and Recover 1. Yeah, awesome. 6+, so he is King of the Jungle. So when it's his turn, he gets to go. So he's going to go right there. Well, this isn't cool. Cosm can only be targeted while no other baddies are on the battle mat. Well, there's no other baddies on the battle mat. Unless I roll for this right away. Because this is his initiative die. He goes first. He's 6+. So we'll roll that. So we roll it every time. Okay. I think we got it. Unless I was supposed to put those 6 baddies out there. You know what? I think I would have to.
Okay, MGK has a question.
Go ahead.
Do you enjoy playing solo, or do you do it for the stream? Would you play solo games if you didn't have the stream?
I would play solo by myself. I definitely would. I have played by myself.
I play a lot of games solo.
Jeez. I don't, because it says 1 player. Yeah, ignore this. Party 1 ignores this. BQ baddie points. Yeah, okay. That's the way I read it. I could be wrong. So, boy. I'm supposed to place... Yeah, he can move diagonally. It doesn't matter where he goes. He's going to find me. Let's just fight this guy. Hell with this. All right, let's hope we can roll a 6. 6. So we always get to go ahead of him. We will roll that then. All right, this can be interesting how this plays out. Round 1. I have 5 dexterity. I can roll 4 attack dice and 1 defense dice. Or I can try to hit him with these daggers and have him bleed out. Boy, oh boy. Bleed. Bleed effect on target. This unit takes 1 true damage at the start of its turn. Lasts the entire battle. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 1 die out. We're going to add in Duster's Dagger. We're going to keep a defense die. We're going to roll all 5. We're going to go at this guy. We're going to try to take him out right away. With a little luck. But don't count on it. Recover this unit at the start of its turn. So, oh, come on. So we can counteract that. Okay, that's fine. He's got bleed now, which is fine. So now, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Actually, we can just... I don't know what I did with it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're going to put this right on him. And he's got that every turn. So now he is going to... Okay, here's the good thing. We've got 2 defense, so we might be able to survive this. We have that. We have a course. And we did 3 damage. So we didn't do any damage with that, but he does have bleed, so it cancels out his recovery. So 3 is going to come off. He is not going to get one because at the start of his turn it bleeds off, which counteracts his recovery. He has Blind Strike. Before moving this unit, number of damage to the strongest adjacent player. So he's going to do... He's doing 3 to me. Ouch. This is going to be bad. He's going to roll... He's got Jungle King. Jungle King. Okay, can only be targeted while he's on the mat. So now we're going to take and move this up. He's going to go. And, okay, this isn't bad. Move weakest Gearlock adjacent to the closest fellow Gearlock. Then attack it, rolling attack die.
Brian says, remember to roll the Tyrant die on his turn for his special ability.
That's what I just did.
Currently have it as the Tyrant die in the initiative track instead of on the Tyrant die like it should be. Thank you, Brian.
But I already did that. Oh. Duh. Yeah. No, I got it. I put it there just to remind myself. But I rolled it. All right, so
he's got it.
He's rolling. All right, so
Helen's back. I heard a giggle.
So that's 1. He's done 1 to me. Okay. Here's the beauty part. He comes out. He comes out first. Again. I've got to take him out this turn, or else I'm going to have some problems. So I'm going to roll. No. Oh, you know what? Out of the dice, I forgot to roll for him. I forgot to roll that die. Okay, so now he has 1 defense die. So, Promise of Prey. See, the problem with Promise of Prey boy, we got a tough decision here because we got to take this guy out because he's just going to get stronger. While Nightshade is on the battle mat, apply to any baddie. On its turn, Nightshade may place itself adjacent to the baddie. This baddie takes time to Janus the next time it is attacked by Nightshade. Well, I can actually just put it here. It's going to be attacked by him. I get to roll it, and then it goes away. It's times 2, so it's going to be 4. Minus 1 is 3. I guess that's the way it works. I would think that it works. Okay, so that takes care of him. So Nightshade went. Whoops. Then I would go. And that is gone. So I'm going to roll 4 dice against him. I had 2 defense. Stop that now. That goes away. I'm going to roll 4 dice and 1 defense. And I would assume, well, that did nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would be enough to kill him. And it's only because Duster's so nasty. If he had other guys that he was able to roll on here and get them out. Where did that go? Did that go flying? I bet it did.
Euripides Ghost says he's playing a RPG called Dungeon Degenerate.
Okay.
It's got great reviews.
I think
it apparently was crafted with love, so
okay.
He's sharing that with us.
Thank you. So he's gone. He's dead. We defeated the whole situation. The thing that helped us is that 1 die didn't get baddies out. Now the only thing I wasn't clear about is whether those baddies came out, but it said with 1 player, a player ignores the baddie points. So I want to make sure. I might be wrong. But it says ignore. Party of 1 ignores this baddie points. So officially, we beat him. So what happens? Well, there's only one thing to find out. What does happen when we beat him? Move on. Attack the structure. Use a backup plan. Do not. Oh, I might have done this wrong. Move one position, round 1. Each round, Gearlocks are forced to perform the required command during their turn. Gearlock may refuse at a cost of 2 dexterity. Oh, it wouldn't have made a difference. Attack the strongest unit. Use a backup plan. Do not attack a baddie. And round 4, we never got to round 4. Only use 3 dice. That's okay. Kneel down and do nothing in the fatigue round. Okay, no, it wouldn't have made a difference on this. Gearlock may refuse.
Rob, do you have any thoughts on time stories?
We played it once. It was okay. All right. The only thing I think we messed up is that we did not pull out this card and go by it. Now, round 1 was move 1 position, which basically was fine. I would have been able to move. Attack the strongest adjacent unit, which would have been, of course, our friend there. And then use a backup plan, but that wouldn't have mattered because we didn't have it, but we still would have had enough dexterity, so we would have won the game anyways. The only thing that is kind of confusing is the matter over the mines. BQ baddie points, party of 1 ignores this, so you're just fighting Colossus on himself. Now, if he was able to roll that die and start bringing out people, it would have been a lot tougher because I wouldn't have been able to attack him. Okay. The other thing is I poisoned him. He would have kept on recovering. So eventually I would have had to roll that die and we would have got that thing and we would have brought out 1-point baddies. And we would just kept on bringing out units and we would have had to defeat those units before we can even attack him. So things would have really got tough with him. But I think we really got lucky. We defeated him. I could be wrong. There could have been baddies on the field already, but that's okay. We did give this a pretty good demo and show you how it works. So those are the variances that could have happened in this, okay? There could have been additional baddies out, which we would not allow us to take and fight him, and then we would have had to go through this whole thing during these rounds. Now, when you get to the fatigue rounds, in case you've never played this game, everybody would take a hit. So it would get pretty ugly. So he would be taking hits too. So his ability would have gone if we didn't stab him with that dagger. So there's a couple things that I think were unclear to me, but I think I explained each and every scenario that could have happened. So we would have got to that point. Like I said, if there were baddies, we would have had to attack them. Would we have won? I don't know. If we rolled that, got a chance to roll that dice again, that would have been bad. We only went a couple of rounds, so none of this made a difference. And like I said, according to the card, it says for 1 player, you don't have to pull the baddies out. But if I rolled that thing and the baddie was out, that would have had to drag this out a little bit longer. And I think it would have been a little bit tougher. So there you have it. That is so far just kind of our little test play, just to give you a feel and just get the feel of Undertow again, of Too Many Bones, actually. And next week we are going to dive right into this campaign, and I'm only going to take this campaign, like I said, to a certain point. And some of the cards I was kind of afraid I probably could have played them out, but I was afraid to play them because it might expose something very major in the story of this. Really. It's just a very deep game. They've done a lot here. There's a lot to Undertow. There's a lot of different baddies. I do want to show you guys, if you just stick with us for a few seconds, I want to show you a few things. No, I don't want to show you that because that's one of the things I don't want to show you, unfortunately. But they really have some really unique baddies. Like, they have a giant octopus in here, and I think it is like the coolest thing. And I want to pull it out. Like I said, this is not a perfect thing, and I think I forgot to put one of these out, but I don't think it would have made a difference. I could have done things a little bit better. But, you know, doing things live is not always easy. You got to be...
Park says, I felt too constricted on the 4x4 board. Any thoughts?
No. I love the 4x4 board. It's one of my favorite things. I wanted to show you guys this, and just very quick before I sign off. These are the tentacles I mean, how cool is that? This is Barnacle. He is just to the deep. Now, let's talk about what that is. To the deep. Come on, Rob. Oh, it's on his card. I'm sorry. But you're going to have to face and fight all these, okay? And you can see they're all numbered. I mean, how brilliant is that? Before you can get to him, you've got to defeat the tentacles. So he's out there. You can't attack him. He's doing all kinds of stuff, but these things are just like in your face and trying to take you out. It's like, you know, when you're on that boat, they're coming up from all different areas. So it's just...
Undertow Octopus versus Hothmomachus Titan cage match.
Oh, you never know. You never know. These guys might have something up their sleeve. That's for doggone sure. All right. Let me just say this much. And I pretty much almost said it all. And there's not too much more I could possibly say. But I like this new system that we have where we actually have somebody reading comments, because I was able to concentrate on the game, and we got it done in 2 hours, which was pretty good. I think this would have took us 3 hours if I didn't have somebody. So you're going to see a lot more of this. I hope you guys enjoy it. I think it helps. I think Larissa did a great job, by the way. And Helen, I don't know where you were, but it was I'm glad you were here anyways for support, emotional support.
What'd they do?
I don't know. I'm just starting with you.
Too Many Bones, MGK Too Many Bones base set is $85.
No, Undertow is $85. I believe the base...
Excuse me. Yeah.
Undertow is $85. Too Many Bones is $125, and worth every penny of it, by the way. So I am going to play this a few more times, but I like I said, Sunday I'm going to try to get the... I'm not even going to try to say the game, the gladiatorial game out. And we're going to give that a...
Hothmomachus.
Thank you. Well, hey, Helen, you're earning your paycheck. So,
we do what we can around here.
yes, you do. And I think we're gonna try to give that a try. We've got all the special pimped up stuff for it too, so it's going to be off the chart, of course.
Between the premium chips,
of course.
Supermark wants to know what's the difference between the premium chips and the base chips.
This. Oh God, that sounds so good. That's it.
They're sprinkled with pixie dust.
They're sprinkled. You feel like you're at a poker table. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all it is. The other ones are plastic. Oh wait, I got them right here. Hold on. I am here to answer all questions for you, my dear friends. Trip lock is $30. See, I don't have that. I got to get that. See, this is these. Do you want to hear this? I mean, these are. Or do you want to hear it?
Beautiful sound, isn't it?
Or do you want to hear this? I don't know. Which one do you like better?
That's a more beautiful sound.
These are light. These are heavy. Feels like damage. Feels like damage. But this is the way we're going to be painting as well. I want to thank the girls for taking their time to do this. This is going to be quite an undertaking, but I think it's something that, you know, the girls are going to start off, and then we're going to have the patrons do it, and we're going to have some of you guys out there. If you belong to our Discord channel, which I'm sure that we're going to basically promote any second now, I can pick somebody's going to be picked. Yeah, somebody's going to be picked, and they can come in and be a part of our live chat. So we'll give them rights for a day, shall we say. And what we'll do is we'll have you read the comments and add basically be a part of the game. And this is something new we're going to try. And as far as, like I said, with the painting, we're going to try to do the same thing. It's just going to make everything move a lot faster. Okay. Helen? Larissa?
Yes.
Take us out of here, because I've said it all.
Thank you guys so much for putting
Thanks
up
everybody
with us.
for hanging in there as we try this out.
We're getting there. For the girls and myself. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, Ice Guardian, I don't remember, I can't scroll back, but the six sheep sick. Just had to get that in there.
Yeah, I think it was a lot longer and not as nice.
Something something about flips and slits, and I don't know.
All right. All right, everybody. First of all, thanks so much. Girls, stay on the line. I'm going to get us out of here. And, hey, that's it for now.